to see you managed to get the computer started. So, what kind of game do you want? Network or home? Cool. How many people are playing? Okay, let's see. You got a name? Wow, such surgical precision. I didn't think you'd ever get your name right. Tell me, you want some one-on-one too? No instructions. Okay, see you later.
Choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. Glad you could be here. But I gotta warn you, I may be going into labor any second. You see, I'm pregnant with Bigfoot's love child. That's right, shocking secrets revealed, the tabloid episode. Hi there, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. How are the kids? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, enough of the nice stuff. And we're off. Hit the buzzer for the value on this one. The amount on this question is $27.50. This category is known as he's only mostly dead. It's go time. Where was the first Elvis sighting? Memphis, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Birmingham. Go for it. You're a hunk of burnin' poo. Elvis has entered the building. The king was born in East Tupelo, Mississippi. He died sometime in early '96 when the alien spacecraft that abducted him crashed into the Eiffel Tower. Buzz in for your amount. The total amount for this one is going to be $3,750. Let's take a look at Urban Legends of the Prairie. Last one in is a rotten egg. Suppose you have to take your gerbil to the emergency room because he stuck something up his butt. Which of these? Come on, take it! The most commonly kept household gerbil is your Mongolian gerbil. Although that story is not nearly as embarrassing as the hamster who had to have his stomach pumped because... well, never mind. Grab a value. Here's what we're looking at. $12.50. For your enjoyment, show me the Moonie. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Because he accepted money from the Moonies, what former president would you expect to repay the favor by... It's yours if you want it! Ow, burning, burning, burning! Should have picked this one. If you believe everything you read in the Washington Post, Bush received at least $100,000 from the Reverend Moon. Read my lips. Must give money to Moonies. Must not resist. I am the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. Go ahead and pick an amount. And here's what you got. $2,000. Time to deal with the pests. You're about to bug out. Okay, listen up. This is really easy. All you have to do is buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong. For example, if the clue is red things, just hit your buzzer on the bug that doesn't belong, which in this case is the thing that is not red. If you're wrong, I'm going to have to take away some cash. If you're right, well then I'll give you some cash. And you'll be working up to a final round value of $2,000. Okay, the dirt's about to fly, so let's go. Astrological symbols. Buzz in when you see one that isn't. Truths about Richard Gere.
Gymnastics scholarship. Mary Cindy Crawford. Born in 1940. Mary Cindy Crawford. Ray College.
Plastic surgery procedures.
Tommy Tuck. Pray for them.
Star Trek aliens.
Okay. Forensics.
Elizabeth Taylor ex-husbands. Actual tabloids. Buzz in when you see one that's just made up.
Weekly World News. Yes. Yahoo! National Enquirer. Weekly World News. Yes.
Elvis movies.
Milwaukee. Go!
Well, you kicked some butt. Not much, but some. Pick a value. This one comes in at $3,750. For your viewing pleasure, quit playing with your balls. Hey, you think getting caught showing your moonie in public is embarrassing? Check this out. If a tabloid photographer caught Mark O'Meara scratching his balls, what type of balls would they most likely... Go on, do it! He's a golfer. See, there's your difference right there. Tiger Woods, he never scratches his golf balls. Unless they're really itchy. Grab that value. Here's your total value for this one. $3,000. Well, what do we have here? Body and spud of Christ. Alright, so you know how every once in a while a potato pops up somewhere that looks like Jesus? Yeah, that's right. Well, imagine you take the Jesus potato and dice it, mix in some onion and parsley and cook it in bacon drippings. What delicious dish have you prepared? Go for it! Be still, my hungry heart. Diced potatoes mixed with onions and cooked in bacon grease are called hash browns.
Blessed are the starchy, for they are rich in potassium.
How about a value? Let's see how much you can win this time. $2,500. Coming at you. Hung like an elephant. Ready? Catch this. If Hannibal had tried to cross the Alps on the back of the Elephant Man, where would his long journey have begun? It's yours if you want it. You know what they say, the Elephant Man always travels with his trunk. Joseph Merrick, a.k.a. the Elephant Man, was from England. You probably noticed he had bad teeth. Take a value. The value of this question comes to $6,500. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time, Flora.
It's press button.
All right. Alright, I'm gonna show you a gibberish phrase. When you know what it rhymes with, buzz in. The quicker you move, the more cash you can make. Right out of the gate, this one's gonna be worth $6,500. Alright, have a listen to this and tell me what newsworthy phrase it rhymes with. Oh, and you can ignore all that punctuation, okay? Hex drug, bleed. See what you got. Start typing and then hit return. I don't know. Does anybody really bother to read the newspaper anymore? I mean, I get all of my information off of the E! Entertainment Network. Yeah. Why, just the other day I heard that the U.S. Senate is wild on Rio. Buzz in for the value. Let's see the amount on this one. $1,000. The category is Pop Goes the Bubble. One question coming right up. Say the boy in the plastic bubble wins the lottery. If he upgrades to a bubble made of white gold, what will the insulating... Come on, take it! White gold is made up of gold and nickel. I'll tell you what, he'd be even richer if he had a nickel for every time somebody played the "Oh no, I'm falling on your bubble while holding scissors" trick. Get a value. The value for this one is $4,250. Hey, I know. How about double X isn't as good as triple X? Okay, let's go. What could follow a tabloid headline that begins, "Extreme Xenotransplantation. John Wayne Bobbitt gets pig penis"? Go on, do it! Xenotransplantation is when you transplant organs from one animal to John Wayne Bobbitt, or any other animal. I'll tell you, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, pork, the other white meat. Oh man, poor guy. He's never gonna live that down, is he? Choose an amount. I think that value might come in handy. You're gonna wrestle with a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is Madonna spotted with Sasquatch. Okay, I'll read off 7 statements, and you tell me whether each one is an accepted truth about Sean Penn, a generally accepted belief about Bigfoot, or both. As each one comes up, if it's true about Sean Penn, press 1. Hey, you know what to do? No problem. Here's your 30 seconds. It's showtime. Attack journalist with a rock. Sean Penn, Bigfoot, or both. Often seen in British Columbia. Considered a bipedal hominid. Captured in California in 1987. Caught on film by Mellon. First spotted in 1960. One more. Sometimes goes by Yeti. That's it. Alright, so you picked up 5. It's not the best you could do, but let's take a look at this. Gee, I had such high hopes for you. Pick a value. Here's your total value for this one. $1,000. This one's called In Search of Robert Stack's Grammar. And now, your question. What's an unsolved mystery? A redundant title for a... Come on, take it! A redundancy means saying the same thing twice. By definition, a mystery is unsolved. I mean, come on, once it's solved, it ain't a mystery. Which is precisely why they're changing the name of the show to Solved Mysteries. The new show is going to focus on people who thought they lost their car keys, but then found them in their pants pocket. Time to pick a value. This question comes out to around $3,000. Your category is going to be Life's the Armpits. Put it in gear, because here we go. Since she was the first American to have a widely publicized sex change. Go for it! Score it! As a precautionary measure, just before the surgery, doctors asked George to raise his hand if he was sure. Buzz in for the amount. The total for this question is $4,000. Open wide and get ready for Who Married Tony Randall? Okay, let's rock. Who married Tony Randall? His childhood nanny. Go on, do it! God bless his wrinkled soul. In 1995, Tony Randall somehow married a woman 50 years his junior.
Boy, I was a big fan of Paul McCartney when he used to be back in the Beatles.
You mean he was in a band before Wings?
Value time. You might want to put on your breathing apparatus for this one. We're going down. Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack. Keep an eye on the items you see. When you see a correct match, buzz in and I'll give you... Oh, well, you already know how to play. Well, we'll see about that. Here's your clue. Yellow journalism is so pissy. So, see this morning's headlines? Yeah. Good luck. Man, something stinks! And since you're the only one here, must be you! Let's assess the damage! There it is! Hey, way to go! Who knew that playing with yourself could be so rewarding? You see, this is how those dirty, bad, filthy habits start. Now, lean back, close your eyes, and say... You don't know Jack!
And now, the St. Joseph's Historically Inaccurate Boys Choir.